Today's video was inspired by a poor decision that I made yesterday. It is so hot in Toronto right now that my friends and I were going to watch a DJ that we really like, Ben Bomer. And I decided when I was going to commute to my friend Dean's place, I would wear workout clothes like shorts and a t-shirt. I'd bring my backpack with all the clothes that I wanted to wear to the event. And then I would coat check the bag when I got to Velvet Underground. Done it before, didn't seem like an issue. We get to the event and they say to me, in the summer, no coat check, no bag check. And so I'm irritated, I'm annoyed, realizing that I have to carry this bag for the next 3 hours. So I put it on and I'm walking around the event and I'm dancing with it and it gets heavier and heavier and heavier and heavier. Finally, the 3 hours go by and I literally had an epiphany on the dance floor that helped inspire this video. The equivalent of wearing this backpack for this 3 hours was the same for me of having all sorts of incompletion in my life. For those of you that are wondering what does that mean, stick with me for a second. Incompletion to me means when you say you're going to do something and you say when you're going to do it by, it doesn't happen. So what does that look like? I say I'm going to do something, I say I'm going to do it by this date, and it doesn't happen. That could be, as an example, I call my dad and I say, I'm going to meet you at our place at 11 o'clock. Or I'm meeting with John and we're making this video. And I say, John, we're going to meet at 10:30. He says, great. And I show up at 10:45. So I've now created this space of incompletion where I need to actually clean up my integrity with John in that situation. But there's all sorts of types of incompletion. Incompletion can come in the form of thinking something's a good idea, knowing you should take action on it, but then instead sitting with it for a long period of time. So as an example, let's say someone like John gives me a book recommendation. He says, Jonathan, I think you should read The Denial of Death. And I think about it for a second. I say, yeah, that's a great idea. So instead of writing it down, putting it in my calendar to buy the book, or going straight on Amazon and making that purchase, I put it in the backpack with all the other stuff that I said I was going to do, that I thought was a great idea, that I should be taking action on, but I'm not. And as I collect these ideas, as I collect these things that I should do, as I collect this incompletion, my bag just gets heavier and heavier and heavier. And so for those of you that are experiencing something similar, I want to encourage you to do something called shark habits. And I'll talk to you about what that is. If you don't experience this at all and you don't feel like there's this spiritual and emotional weight or mental weight every time you make a decision but then don't do anything about it, then you can leave now. But if you do want to hear the shark habit, my friend Ryan DeWinter, he introduced me to an author, Dan John, and shark habits is basically when you hear something's a good idea or think of something as a good idea, excuse my language, but you say fuck it, and then you actually take action on it. And so there may be some things in your life right now where you've been stewing on a decision, you think it's a good idea, but you're not taking action on it. I want to encourage you to take that weight out of your backpack by doing what you said you were going to do, when you said you were going to do it, or to actually get that idea, get that thing off your chest and actually do what you said you were going to do.
Well, Jonathan, I got a question for you, buddy. When are you going to contact that person you want to have that inspiring conversation with, dog?
Yeah, good question. Yeah, I appreciate you calling me out. So John's right. There's this person in my life, someone I think is very gorgeous, someone that I think is an amazing person, and I've been talking to John about how I should be reaching out to them. I should say hi to them, let them know that I like them, let them know that I want to have a conversation with them, but I've been thinking about it, I've been putting it in my backpack. So thanks for reminding me, and it is weighing on me because it's been a couple days and I haven't done anything about it. So I want to encourage you, if you're in that position, just like I need to go and I need to actually get this off my chest, take this out of my bag, get this weight, this spiritual, this mental energy that's weighing me down literally because I keep thinking about it.
I want an on-camera by when, Jonathan?
Yeah, right on-camera by when. Today's Saturday, it's 11:15, by 5 p.m. today.
Oh.
5 p.m. today, I'll talk to her, I'll reach out to her. The reason it's important, thanks John. The reason it's important is because now it creates space for you to take new actions. The results don't actually matter that much. What matters is you thought it was a good idea, you said you were going to do it, and then you do it. Regardless of the outcome, you get it off your plate. And when I think about people creating anxiety for themselves, insomnia when they're trying to go to bed, rummaging in their mind all night long, maybe even like myself, this is a plan, this is an action you could take, this is a strategy you can use of getting the weight out of your backpack, being complete with the areas of your life you know that you should be working on. And I've been using it in my life for the last couple weeks, and it's been fantastic. I'm going to use it for this situation as well, so I appreciate that. John, thanks for standing in the sun for me. I could see the sweat dripping off your arm, and I'm glad that the camera didn't close this time, and I hope you folks can implement some Shark habits in your life and get some completion.